tracks in the snowy forest. Final volume.
One deep night after Minister Yan's departure from Jiapu, Jianbo also led the small squad away from the village in secret. Freshly fallen snow covered their tracks, and no one knew where they were headed. In a pristine, primeval forest where no one had ever set foot, the squad was caught in a blizzard that lasted for several days, making it impossible to advance. On this day, they suddenly heard a few barks from a dog, which in turn caused several of their horses to neigh. Jianbo saw a large dog running towards them. He had a soldier toss out a piece of frozen meat. The dog sniffed it, but didn't eat. Jianbo personally tossed out a second and then a third piece of meat, but the dog still refused to eat, though it drew closer and closer. Following the dog was a skier gliding like a swallow. He glared at Jianbo and demanded, "Who are you?" When he heard Jianbo reply in bandit jargon, he raised his gun and said, "You go your way, I will go mine. Turn around, now." To de-escalate the situation, Jianbo took off his hat with one hand and ran the other through his hair, saying warmly, "We're all people of the forest. Let's talk things over before we part ways." The man replied, "I'm going to count to 3. If you don't leave, I'll shoot." His demeanor grew even more agitated. As the man shouted the word 2, Liu Xuncang and Zirong had already disarmed him. Seeing its master captured, the dog lunged at Xuncang, but was driven away by the squad's soldiers. The man struggled desperately, shouting, "Sai Hu! Sai Hu!" The dog immediately turned back to rescue its master. Jianbo stopped the soldier who was about to shoot the dog and said to the man, "Friend, please tell your dog to stop barking, otherwise we may be forced to harm it." The dog's name, Sai Hu, means fiercer than a tiger. Hearing the words "forced to harm it," the man's expression changed. He stopped struggling and blew 2 sharp whistles. The dog immediately stood by his side, glaring angrily at the squad members.
To watch more and for more comic books, visit https://payhip.com/kenlycomic.